Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Bringing it out, it's Silva. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This is such a tough place for visitors to play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Utes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Alvarado. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's reeled in. It's 10. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm. And
receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Silva. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Utes. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14, Georgia, 7.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and pass caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Alvarado. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Press coverage now from the secondary. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Alvarado. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this deep, begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Picks up the first, looking for more. And it's good for a first down, the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it's Silva. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's second down here. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21, Georgia, 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Direct snap to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Penn. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Utah offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Utah 21, Georgia 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To throw, it's Alvarado. Bringing pressure. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Utah. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Utah 28, Georgia 14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Alvarado. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make
a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. As a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. And the Utes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First and goal will try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Alvarado. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Utes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete and brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Utah offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Dropping back, it's Alvarado. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Close to the tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now to stay